great interview. You asked me questions no one has asked me in 30 years.
New Age is the funniest term to me ever because it's so blatantly not the New Age. It's like the oldest age possible. This movie is intensely patriotic. If patriotism and love of country offend you in any way, watch this film, then move somewhere else. Filmmaker John Schneider. That made me laugh.
You just got to say, you have to be bold.
We went to church every Sunday. I had little white gloves. I always remembered I got to wear my fancy little white Uggs and my patent leather shoes. And I thought...
That's when people used to dress up for church.
So beautiful. I love those days.
You were prepared to get an opportunity to kill Christians and Jews if given the chance. Is that fair?
Of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. Death to Israel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Death to America.
I just celebrated 7 years sobriety after having fight my whole life. I just try to lead by example, and my faith is number one.
But the probing of your soul and the harvesting of your thoughts is nurturing your energy and your being. This is your signature resonance.
I remember when we joined it, became members of that Baptist church, Southern Baptist Church. We were part of the music team, and it was literally a choir, with an organ player kind of leads.
You have big, fluffy, colored orange and yellow microphone windscreens.
Oh yeah, we had those, and we wore all matching shirts.
Anyway, then you go to Joseph, who is her counterpart, and he thinks when the angel appears to him, another divine encounter, he thinks, oh my goodness, my bride-to-be has been unfaithful because he knows he hasn't had sex with her. And in both these situations, the angel...
Let's use the word consummate, shall we?
Okay, consummate.
Beauty does come from ashes, right? Even before that happened, God had a plan for you out of it. But there's still that anger, well, why didn't he stop it? But that's really typically not the way things work. He usually just seems to build out of life's tragedies.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
The way the scriptures laid out, if it's one author, divine author, he did it mathematically. And if it's the same author that created life in the universe, it's all based on exact, precise laws, rules, math that never changes.
Yes.
And it would be hard to come to another conclusion that just can't be random when you put it all together. It just can't be. When people ask me, do you believe it's stuff in the Bible, or they pick and choose from it, I said, look, we just haven't looked at it close enough. You can't unwind that thing and tell me something greater isn't involved in the writing of that. Yeah, between the thousands of years, the many authors, and how, as you take the time to look, that thing winds together as if one person sat and wrote it. And even then, they could have done it as beautifully. And then the same thing in anything in nature, if you look at it close enough. But what we do is we look at the tragedies in life and put God up against that, and then walk away. But you gotta look a little closer.
I think there's just this range. I think, like, I can show you a picture of what he looked like. I can tell you he was from Galilee. I can tell you all these details. But knowing about him is not the same as knowing him.